Hey guys, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, my name is Julie and I post videos on affordable beauty. I've been doing a series on the Wet n Wild Always Blushin eyeshadow palette. I really wanted to experiment with the glitter shade in this palette, and I'm just going to get up close so you guys can see how this makeup look turned out. But I think this glitter is so fun. There's definitely a little bit of glitter fallout, and I'm going to show you how to try to minimize that when applying this eyeshadow. And I'm just going to show you step by step how to recreate this makeup look. All right, so before I get into this palette, I'm going to first prime my eyelids with the Milani eyeshadow primer. And I am going to use like a glitter glue type of primer as well once we get to the applying the glitter shadow. And then with this glitter, you will have glitter fallout. So I highly recommend to not do your foundation first and to also use some shadow shields to prevent, the glitter that does fall out to get on, to keep it from getting on your face. So I will link down below where you can get shadow shields, but Amazon sells these like in bulk. They might not necessarily be Shadow Shield's brand, but they're the same thing. So, and they're much cheaper. So I'll just link that down below for you guys if you're interested. And another thing that I used to do back in the day, and it's been a minute since I've done it, but like I've used Post-it notes before and just stuck those there, and that really helps to shield a lot of the glitter because like if you get the bigger Post-it notes, like they come down much further. So that could also be another option, especially if you have like Post-it notes laying around your house. First, I'm going to go in with this shade here, and I'm using a blending brush that I got out of an Amazon brush set. I've mentioned this brush set a ton on my channel, but I'll have it linked down below if you're interested, but it's super affordable and I love the brushes out of that set. But I'm just going to take that color and just blend it here in the crease. And I'm going to try to use a lot of the other eyeshadow brushes from that Amazon brush set today to create this look. I've just really been getting into using those eyeshadow brushes like on an everyday basis. They're such great quality. So I'm just going in a few times just to build up this color. This color is very buildable. I'm just going to take this pointed brush from that Amazon brush set, and I'm going to get some of this cream shade on the brush. Tap off the excess. And then I'm going to use that to highlight here underneath the brow bone. And then I'm going to take some of this shade here on that same blending brush. And I'm just going to blend some of that shade in between the brow bone highlight and the other crease shade that we use, just to warm it up a little bit. I'm just going to first put some of this on the back of my hand there. And I'm going to go in with a little sponge applicator. I'm going to dab some of that on this little sponge, and I'm just going to use that to spread this NYX glitter primer stuff all over the lid and slightly up into the crease because that's the areas where I'm going to put this glitter. Okay, next I'm going to take the opposite end of the sponge that doesn't have the glitter glue on it or the glitter primer. And then I'm going to pack this glitter on the sponge. Now, if you don't have nails, applying this glitter with your finger is really the best way to apply it. But since I have nails, I'm just going to use the sponge and just pat it on the lid on top of that glitter primer. And honestly, it might have been better for me to like prime one at a time so it's still a little bit wet to like grip this glitter. So I might actually go back on that other side and add a little bit more of this glitter primer so it's freshly like wet. Another good thing about using a sponge as opposed to your finger is, at least for me, I can be a little bit more precise with the application of the glitter. So, I mean, you can literally pack on as little or as much as you want of this product. And I might have gotten this glitter like a little too far out. We've kind of done a little bit of a wing there, not intentional. So that's what it looks like all packed on. And as you can see, like this shadow shield caught most of that glitter fallout that I had while I was applying it. Now, this is the first time, well, I did test this look out a second ago before I started filming this just to see how it was going to turn out, but I haven't worn this glitter all day long, so I don't really know if I'm going to have like a ton of fallout throughout the day. So I will report back. I'll either put like a note in the video, or I'll come back at the end of the video and just do like an update letting you guys know if I had a lot of glitter fallout throughout the day with this color. So that will just help you to know if it's something that you would want to wear or not. So now with these shadow shields, I'm going to be very careful with removing these so I don't get glitter on my face. Sorry, that probably looked really gross. All right, and I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick because I do have like little bits of glitter. This is gonna be like one of those things where I'm gonna be finding glitter for months after using that shade. That's the only thing about glitter. And another thing that you can do if you do happen to get some glitter fallout on your face is take some Scotch tape or just like some tape and just go over the areas where you see glitter. And this tape will just help to pick up glitter fallout. I don't really like to use it around my eyes too much because I feel like it can be kind of irritating, but I do have like a few spots where glitter did get on my face a little bit. I think I got the majority of it off. And I'm just going to do my foundation and eyebrows, and then we'll come back and finish out the rest of the eyes and the face. I'll have all the products that I'm using listed down in the description box. So just check that out if you're curious about anything that I'm using today. I'm just going to go in with the Hard Candy Glosstopia Lip Repair Oil. This is just in the clear. And I'm just going to moisturize my lips with this. I'm going to do the rest of my face makeup, and then we'll come back to the eyes. So I'm just going to first go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade Deep Bronzer, and I'm applying this with the Morphe M530. So I'm just gonna do some light kind of bronzing, contouring. I definitely still want to do more looks with this palette that are more like everyday wearable. I know my last look that I did with this Wet n Wild Always Blushin palette, it was a more glam makeup look. So don't worry, some more wearable makeup looks will definitely be coming with this palette, but I just had to use the glitter shade today. I just have been so curious about that, and I just was very curious as to how it would apply and how it wears throughout the day. So like I said, I will let you guys know like what I think about the wear on it. Like if it's just like a hot mess by the end of the day. I'll try to come back at the very end of the video before I wash my makeup off at the end of the day and do a little like show and tell update with how, you know, it held up and everything. But I have high hopes for this. So I'm just bronzing up my jawline and also my neck. And I was just using the Real Techniques large powder brush, which I think like their large powder brush is slightly a little bit different than this one now. I need to order some new Real Techniques brushes just to see how they compare with like these really like old school ones. I love their old school brushes though. I know they're not quite as soft as they used to be, but like they still work wonderfully. Like I have no issues with shedding or anything like that. So I absolutely love Real Techniques brushes. Since the eyes are just so dramatic with the glitter, I really want to use a blush that is more subdued, which I know is going against what most people are doing right now, but I was debating between this LA Girl blush here, which is more of like a natural color. This is in Just Bare, or their other shade in Just Natural, which is more of like a pink color. Like, I think you could use either blush with this look and it would look good. Like, I kind of want to use this one, but I'm just going to use it a little bit more sparingly so it's not too intense on the cheeks. So I'm just using an angled blush brush. This is from the Wet n Wild times Maryland collection. I really enjoy this brush. It's so soft. So yeah, that's all I'm going to apply. Just a light application of that. That's the only issue. I mean, it's kind of like the issue with most drugstore makeup is like the packaging really just doesn't hold up. And I always hate that. But like, I love these LA Girl Just Blushing blushes, but almost all of mine, the lids eventually break off. And then for a highlight, I'm just going to go in with a light dusting of this Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter. This is in Beam of Sunlight. And I'm just lightly applying that with the Real Techniques 402 setting brush. Which this brush here is like newer with the Real Technique brushes that I have. So, and honestly, like just a gloss looks really good with this look. So I might just do a colored gloss, or I might do one of my lip stains. So I know most of the times I do my lips after I do my setting spray, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it today beforehand. So I was debating if I wanted to use this color in Sugar Girl from CoverGirl. This is one of their Outlast lip stains. I think I will use this. So I just lightly applied that lip stain just to give my lips slightly a little bit of color. And then I'm going to go over top of it with this Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Moon. I just love pairing Moon with so many of these CoverGirl Outlast lip stains. I definitely prefer these lip stains with like a gloss on top. I just feel like it makes it look better, like it kind of blends the color together a little bit better, because sometimes with these lip stains, even though I do really like them, they can be a tad bit patchy, you know, sometimes when you apply them, and I just find that a gloss evens out the color. So yeah, I really like that. Like, I'm so tempted to apply more blush, but I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to refrain. But if you want to use more blush and you're recreating this look, feel free. I'm going to go ahead and mist my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And then I'm just going to let that dry down before I finish out the eyes. Okay, on the lower lash line, I'm going to first use the shade here. And I'm just applying this with the Sigma Pencil E30. You could totally use the pencil brush out of that Amazon brush set. It would also work really good. And I think I'm trying to decide if I want to use like a darker color on the lash line or not. Like sometimes that's a mistake with looks like this. But let's go in with this purpley mauve color. I think that would be a good way to bring a little bit of darkness to the lash line, but keep it from being like too overly dark. Kind of create just like a shadow. Then I'm going to take some of the sparkly champagne color out of this palette, and I'm using the pencil brush from the Amazon brush set. And I'm going to put some of this sparkly color here in the inner corner of the eye. Just put just a little bit of it right in here. And I feel like both of those things, like smudging that color on the lower lash line and adding this inner corner highlight, just really finishes off the look and brings it together. And I'm going to use a flesh toned pinky color in the waterline. This is from Benefit. This is their High Brow Pencil in Pink Linen, which I do believe they've discontinued this product. So just any color that's similar to this, like I'll swatch it on the back of my hand so you can kind of get an idea of the shade. It's like a light baby pink color. It's not white. It is like a pinkish shade, which you could use white in the waterline, but I just find that that can be a little harsh, where this color looks a little bit more like, I wouldn't say natural, but it doesn't look as harsh as using like a stark white in your waterline there. But I do find using a lighter color in the waterline does help to open your eyes up a little bit more and just make things look a little bit more brighter and more awake. And then I'm just going to curl up my lashes and apply several coats of mascara. I'm trying to be really careful with curling my lashes because I know that's going to disturb the glitter and possibly cause glitter fallout. And it's like, just looking at my face, I have already had some glitter fallout since I've been doing my makeup. So, I mean, probably if I hadn't went so heavy with the glitter, maybe I wouldn't be having so much glitter fallout. So maybe I'll have to do another look with the glitter that's a little bit more like subdued and not so intense. So let me know if you'd like to see that look that's like a little less intense. And for my mascara today, I'm going to use a burgundy mascara. This is from Maybelline. This is their Sky High mascara in Burgundy Haze. And then I think I'm going to go on the lower lash line with their other shade in pink something. I think it was like Pink Sky or something. I think it's Pink Air. I don't know. I'll put it up on screen because I don't remember the name. Okay, so I feel like using this pink shade on my lower lashes might have been a mistake, so just skip that. I feel like I need to darken this up now. Like, I feel like it's too light on the lower lash line. Like, it just looks weird. So I'm trying to decide what color I want to smudge down here. So I'm going to go in with the darkest brown in this palette. And I know I was just saying like that I'm glad that I didn't use this shade, but now with this light mascara, I feel like we're going to need this. So this is from that Amazon brush set. It's just like a flat little brush. And I'm just going to kind of line down under here. I just feel like I need some darkness there. It just got too light looking. And I'm just going to and I might actually take this dark shade up a little bit. So see, I think this eye looks a little bit better than this one with that darker shade smudged. So I am too lazy to turn on my camera and get the lights going and everything. So I figured I'd just do this update on my phone just to show the glitter fallout on the face. It's not terrible, but you can kind of see it like around my eyes and cheeks. At least I hope you can see it on this camera. But I was just trying to look at it here in the mirror. But yeah, I mean, I definitely did have some glitter fallout throughout the day. So if, you know, you don't like getting glitter on your face, maybe don't use this glitter or maybe don't use as much. But I mean, it stayed on there pretty good all day. So... but yeah, I just thought I would come back with a little check-in just to show you guys like how it held up. So I hope that you guys enjoyed look number 3 with the Wet n Wild Always Blushin palette. If you are enjoying this series, give this video a thumbs up. And the next look that I do with this palette, I'm going to do something a little bit more wearable, everyday makeup look. Because like I said, the past 2 looks I've done have been more like dramatic, glam makeup looks. So I will see you all in my next one, and I hope that you guys have a great day. Bye-bye. Mwah.
You shouldn't doubt yourself 'cause you're a work of art.